All right, welcome back
Yo.
to another edition of What's Hockey. We had some technical issues, so we're doing this one live and in person.
Yeah.
We're going to go straight into around that hockey. This past weekend, there was a stadium series, meaning teams were playing outdoors. It started on Saturday with the Devils and Flyers playing against each other, and then both the New York teams, the Islanders and the Rangers, played each other. Keaton, you got anything on those games?
Not much about who won or lost, but apparently the New Jersey Devil played a prank on the Gritty, so that was pretty fun.
Mascot news is
It's pretty great, dude. He stole his clothes and ran them around the stadium. It was a riot.
yeah. Okay. And then so that was Saturday. And Sunday, the Rangers played the Islanders, the battle of the New York teams. And the Islanders, up too late, allowed two. They go to overtime and immediately turn it over. Artemi Panarin scores the game-winning goal. And so the Rangers win that one to conclude the Stadium Series. Now,
Did
the
you already
trade.
say who won between the Devils and the...
No, the
The
team that
Devils
won that
won.
one was the Devils.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
right. You're right. And so
Classic
yeah,
pranksters.
yes. And so that concludes that, I guess. So
The Stadium Series.
yeah, and so hey, the trade deadline's coming up.
Yeah, dude.
In about like a week and a half, 2 weeks. You got
Give or
any
take.
news on that?
I mean, there's a few stories. I know the Calgary Flames have been looking to potentially deal a bunch of players. They've got Chris Taney and Noah Hannafin. They already traded Elias Lindholm to the Canucks, so it seems like they've been selling this season. So I mean, we'll see what happens. They're in the control apparently of the defenseman market. So I mean, if you need defenders, they've got them. So it's pretty crazy, and seems like the goalie as well, Jacob Markstrom, may or may not be on the move as well. So
That was from the Flames, you said, right?
yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
their goaltender. So it's a lot of potential, at least with that team, because a lot of moving parts that they could potentially get rid of and maybe even bolster and plan for a new, or just work around what they've got. But yeah, for the most part, it looks pretty interesting. Um, there is a lot of goalie market aspect because I know at least the Red Wings have three goalies that we don't need, and could be a lot better in a different location. So you never know.
Yeah, and I mean, normally, trades they're kind of limited to going to the opposite conference or at least not the same division. But
Yeah.
as we've seen by the Flames earlier this season, trading with the Canucks, they're willing to just wheel and deal with whoever. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we'll see how that goes. It'd be interesting. I know Vegas is still they have a chance to win the division. Edmonton, like you mentioned,
Yeah.
you got LA over there, so it'll be interesting. I know the Avalanche at the beginning of the season lost their goalie, so depending on how they feel about their backup situation, the Avalanche could probably be in the market for another one.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Detroit, like y'all do have multiple goalies, but you're not super comfortable with the goalies you do have.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, at least Alex Lyon has sort of been paying off a little bit, but I mean, once he's not playing, you've got a huge downgrade. But Billy Husso and then James Reimer's just kind of a one and done kind of goalie, once in a while. So I don't know. I mean, we still need something, but at the very least, we could try to get something better
yeah.
for having three goalies.
Well, the thing too is that y'all are what, like 1 point out the wild card right now.
So we were 2 games behind Tampa Bay Lightning and 1 point away. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
And with
mean,
an extra game in hand, so I mean, y'all have the chance to make it up. It wouldn't surprise me if y'all, bought in this deadline with a few weeks to go or a week and a half to go, whatever it is. And
yeah,
so, I mean, that'll be interesting. I could definitely see y'all making a run at a goalie because I know that. I mean, we've talked about it before in the podcast how y'all, if you don't score more than 3 or more goals, you're not going to win the game.
Yeah, we've actually taken our first loss, and that was against the Oilers, and that was the 4-8. That was pretty tragic.
Dude, the Oilers are pretty nasty, man. They're pretty good, no lie.
Yeah.
Well, and so speaking of the Red Wings, do you want to go into how y'all did this past week or since we last recorded?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much all the games are projected we would win. We won. Lost to the Canucks, so kind of unfortunate, I guess. But I kind of knew that we would beat the Flames and the Kraken.
Yeah.
We did recently sign Michael Rasmussen to a 4-year contract. So, looking to keep him alive. And he's 24 years old, so he's pretty young. So, pretty nice addition to have on any team for the most part. But, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all got that game on Thursday against the Avalanche, so it'll be interesting how this week goes.
Yeah.
Do you want to go through your predictions before we record again next Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah, I think we'll probably lose against the Avs, beat the Blues and the Blackhawks, and even the Capitals. I don't know how they're doing in their division, but they can't, they're not that great. They've got a negative 32 differential. I can't imagine they're going to do very hot. I know the Blackhawks kind of suck, but it'll be nice to see Bedard play again because I think he's only been back for a couple of games, maybe 3. But,
yeah.
Oh,
for sure. I mean, on the Stars side of things, so yesterday against the Bruins, yesterday being Monday, President's Day, we were without both Miro Heiskanen and Matt Duchene. Miro had the birth of his child, but he was back in the lineup today on Tuesday. And Matt Duchene, he had a lower body injury, I believe it was, but he as well was back in the lineup today.
What a Duchene.
Yes. It wasn't a great week since we last recorded. There was one bright spot, really. Against the Predators, we went ahead and beat them 9-2. Yeah.
It's so funny because the last few games, y'all have just been...
The Predators were tough, and I think I said last week that I was, not super confident, but they went ahead and won 9-2, so that was pretty nice. But then we went ahead and played the Oilers. We go to OT. We lose to the Oilers, which, yeah.
Classic.
I mean, they're a good team, but yeah, we probably should have had that one. And then we go up to Boston, play the Bruins, Monday, President's Day. Go to OT. We go to shootouts, and then we lose it in shootouts, 4-3. It's, again, we were out Miro and without Duchene, and I kind of feel like they could easily make up the difference to get one more goal, and we win that game.
I don't know, because look what happened tonight.
And then tonight happens. We mentioned the Stadium Series, the Rangers winning on Sunday. The Rangers, we go up there to play them in New York, and this road trip's not going great for us as we go ahead and lose that one as well. So, not great. Not great for the Stars.
They had a chance to tie it, but the Rangers got an empty net goal.
Tyler Seguin, the net is wide open for him, and
trash.
he just whiffs on the puck. Would have tied it 2-2. And instead, the Rangers go ahead, put in an empty netter, and win the game 3-1. Pretty sad there.
Yeah, too bad those weren't the Texas Rangers.
Okay. All right. And moving on. So the preview for this upcoming week, Thursday, we play the Ottawa Senators. I'll say we win that one. We shouldn't lose to the Senators. We host the Hurricanes. We'll be on the road for that. This is still a road trip. Jesus, we'll be on the road for a while. On the road against the Senators, on the road against the Hurricanes. We'll be at home against the Islanders, but then on the road against the Avalanche. Against the Hurricanes on the road, the 4th game in a row on the road. I'll say the Hurricanes take care of business there, unfortunately. When we return home,
the Senators too, bro.
No. When we return home, we'll host the Islanders.
Probably
I'll
lose to the Islanders too, bro. They're pretty tough.
no. Rangers are going to go ahead and take care of business against the Islanders.
No, they're trying.
And then next Tuesday, they will go on the road again. They'll be up in Colorado taking on the Avalanche. I mean, that's a tough game. It's been a ton of games in the last 7 days. I'll say the Avalanche unfortunately beat the Rangers, and we're still in good position to
Beat the Rangers?
Sorry, be the Stars. My bad. But we're still in good position for the playoffs. But it's a tough run right now. Another part of the problem with playing so many games in a row is that you need to rest your goalie. Today we had Scott Wedgwood in net against the Rangers.
Classic.
He didn't play a bad game, but I mean, when you got a guy like
there
Otter,
for the last goal. I mean, what can you do?
No, I'm not blaming for goal number 3, but
you got to. He wasn't there.
But yeah, man, playing so many games, your goalie needs to rest. Your vets play, less time on the ice, and so it's kind of tough going on these road trips and playing so many games in such a short span. But the Rangers should hold on to their playoff spot. But I mean, we'll see what happens. There have been games I thought we should have won, and we've lost. So I'm no Swami when it comes to hockey, but. Yeah, I mean that's the outlook with the Stars, and as far as like the trade deadline coming up, I would like us to make a move and bring in more attacking, or I know more attacking. Yeah, bring in some attackers, bro.
Attacking.
But no, I don't foresee it. I don't think the Stars have that much extra cap room, so they would have to give up something solid to bring in something solid, and I don't think they're going to want to do that. They'll probably rely on their talent. So we shall see. I don't foresee us, doing too much in that department.
Nice too.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, at least the Red Wings are looking hot and staying in the wild card spot. So.
Yeah, I mean, y'all have a game in hand. Y'all are down by 1 point, but y'all are like right there, and I think y'all are much more likely than the Stars to buy at the deadline, and so I could see y'all doing something there, trying to bolster the roster.
Yeah, I haven't been playing too bad this recent stretch or whatever.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, for sure, and loving the roster clearly. Y'all re-signing dudes, and so
yeah, and I think the addition of Patrick Kane was really nice.
Yeah,
a lot of people were pretty skeptical, and has been paying off pretty well.
Yeah, definitely so. That better, and outside of it, what he's produced on the ice, the veteran presence is always a bonus.
Yeah,
so
off the ice.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I don't know.
All
right. Anyway,
on or off?
Yeah.
I think you said not only on, but I was
okay.
just kind of just reaffirming.
Nice.
Off.
Cool. Anything you want to add? It's kind of a quick episode this week.
Yeah, it looks like it, just like last week, but hey.
Yeah.
Not a lot's going on.
And with the technical difficulties, it's a little more difficult to kind of pull in more information and everything. But I mean, there's not too much news right now with the deadline being over a week away.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more signings hopefully next week. So
definitely so. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, that's going to be this week's episode. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.